interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. He's underrated in being a distributor.
Passes it to Adams. Right side Jackson. Back to Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Covington with the steal. Outside Westbrook. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Covington. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's George following the score by Memphis. No good from Zubac.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Bing. He kicks to Morant. There's the dish to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Bane. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooks with it. Leonard picks him up. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And blocked by Bane. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Memphis leading by 3. It's Morant with the drive. Adams right side. Outside, Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams kicks to Brooks. It's hauled in by Zubac. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. It's good shot selection, great consistency. And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Zubac a screen on Bane. They grab their own miss. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for George. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Leonard. Morant dishes to Adams. George against Bane. And Adams kicks to Morant. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
That doesn't go either for George. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Westbrook. Moran finds Bain. Inside. Stolen by George. Outside Westbrook. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Back to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, George. Left side, Leonard. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. That 3 off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant outside. Lets it go. Again, Memphis.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Highland. Morris with a screen on Morant. Out to Morris. The tray. Eric Gordon on the wing. Hits the jumper in space. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up. So a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Morant surveying the D. To the paint. Outside, Bain. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Highland. A three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Kick out to Adams. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Morris with the bucket. Craig, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Morant. It's deflected. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Plumlee with a screen on Morant to the middle. And Adams kicks to Morant.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play. Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Konchar's checked in for Morant. Brooks outside. Left side, Adams. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Adams down low. He's guarded by Plumlee. Adams' shot is good.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Outside, Gordon. Pass to Highland. Back to Gordon. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Highland misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Konchar, the pass to Aldama. And there's the pass to Konchar. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Kennard.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from George. Here's Konchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by George. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Leonard hits them both. 6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Bain. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Clippers, 15. The Grizzlies, 25.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Luke Kennard, Desmond Bain out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Aldama in at the power forward. Clippers trail by 10. Westbrook drives in. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Passes it to Konchar. 6 to shoot. Aldama passes to Kennard. Covington with the steal. And finished off by Leonard.
Just reading his opponent like a book. That time Covington with great instincts defensively.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Leonard against Bain, and the dunk by Zubac.
Not getting old here, seeing him make make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Kennard, the pass to Clark. Here's Eldorado. Clark finds Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Paul George with the steal. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Clark into the lane. Aldama goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low, here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Fast break, here they come. Nobody near Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Came into the league and struggled from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard has made his weakness a strength.
Memphis trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 13-2 run going. Outside, George. Covington setting the pick for George. Takes it out to Covington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bain looking around. Brooks outside. It's Morant in the corner. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Bain against Leonard. Really left alone that time. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
With the drive, count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
George against Bain.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Kennard in for Bain. Here's Kennard. Clock at 6. Morant right side. Excellent D there from George.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers ahead as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Kicks it out to Covington. Outside Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Morant outside. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Feeds to Adams. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Leonard against Morant. Left side, Adams. Memphis moving it around. Now, here's Kennard. T right on him. Adams' shot is good.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants, and he gets up like that.
Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Westbrook, Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Kennard. To take the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac.
Into the lineup for your
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Leonard, that's for 2. And right through it goes. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
That shot wide open.
And a deadly shooter as Kennard steps up in a big moment.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Highland. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Leonard. Takes the 3. That one misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. To the inside. To take the lead. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Morant. Brooks has got his first points of the game.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Back to Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you can feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his eyes on the rim. Huge basket there.
Jackson dishes to Adams. 1:04 left in the game. Covington against Adams. Covington kicks to Westbrook. On the wing, George. Pass to Covington. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant outside. That one a little long.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Jackson a screen on Leonard. The three from Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Leonard, the open look. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. From deep three-point range. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs. David, thank you.
I smack clowns with mad style.
with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to McDaniels. They get it back. Great D that time from Zubac.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
That one misses. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Offensive rebound, Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
The three, George. Second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. Westbrook outside. George outside. Zubac with a screen on Towns. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Covington no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Edwards finds Towns. And here's Conley. Pounded by Westbrook. Towns against George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
It's George with the drive.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They trail by 1. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Down low. That shot is off. Great D that time from Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded by Conley. He shoots. Westbrook can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And that one drops for him. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Pass to Zubac. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Towns with the ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's McDaniels. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Clippers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Leonard for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Now Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Leonard left side, beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Towns. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
It's Covington on the wing. George against Edwards. George outside. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Here's Edwards. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed,
the previous play is under
to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Jalen Noel out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Puts up a 3. Gobert, he's open. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Morris to the left side wing. Gordon outside. Morris on the wing. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under
Video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Gordon with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Highland misses. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Noel. Powell with a steal. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Morris for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Highland. Plumlee a screen. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Conley against Morris. And it's powered home by Towns.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. And Minnesota will come the other way. Gordon with a steal. Here's Highland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Fires the 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. On the wing, Noel. The 3 ball. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Shoots a fadeaway. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Scores after the quick crossover. George has got 5.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
George for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in, and he nails the 3rd. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Right side McDaniels. Back to Noel.
Paul George. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jalen Noel.
First one falls for him. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. George finds Leonard. On the take. Here's Zubac. Kicks it to George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Here's Towns. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Towns for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
For 3, George. Out to Covington. There's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 14.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Up top, George. He's got 13. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Now Westbrook, down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3's off the mark. Here's Noel. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Towns. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
George's shot is off for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Covington against Towns. Oh, Covington with a block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Leonard finds some space. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Noel's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, George. And George with the jam.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Such a wide open look. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in.
At the line for your Clippers.
Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Prince. Pass to Edwards. With the drive. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. The drive by Rivers. Here's Prince. Connects from downtown. Prince has got 8 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. For 3, Powell hits a 3-pointer. Powell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
From about 19. Edwards against Gordon. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Powell. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Powell. Going inside. And Powell with the stuff.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Now here's Towns. The 3. No good. Here's Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Minnesota up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Austin Rivers out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at small forward.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Here's Highland. That one's wide left. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. Towns down low. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Prince. 3-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Outside Edwards. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Highland. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. Oh, George with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Back to Rivers. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one. George, a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Rivers. Here's Edwards. Here's Rivers. Driving inside.
Foul Clippers.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
To the inside, Zubac. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. 1:52 left to play in the 4th. Pass to Leonard. For 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Zubac. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't get the first one.
The line for LA.
And the second free throw is good.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Westbrook into the lane and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Here's Rivers. Lets it go from deep. Westbrook with the rebound. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the basket by Leonard.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone's.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Edwards against George. Outside Edwards. From deep. No good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly...
I smack clowns with mad style.
These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Now, here's Bain. There's the three. Gobert pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Second chance effort. Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota. Morant against Conley. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Grizzlies with possession.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the Timberwolves call time here. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers doors won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now here's Brooks. Memphis moving it around. It's Morant with the drive.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Conley dishes to Towns. Conley kicks to Edwards. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Good on the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Morant. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Nice move. Back to Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels passes to Edwards. John Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. trailing by 2. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Bain against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Bain. Takes a 3. And no good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Conley dishes to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Conley's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, with the crossover, and Morant mows it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Towns. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Back to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Stolen by Brooks. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Memphis leading. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Bain looking around. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Kennard in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Here's Kennard. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Kennard, the pass to Adams. Outside, Bain. Back to Adams. 5 on the clock. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Bain. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Kennard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots at about 40% from deep.
Some changes for Memphis. Tillman comes in for Steven Adams, and Jones subbed in for Bain. Timberwolves also changing it up. Towns comes in for McDaniels, and it's Rivers in for Mike Conley.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Jones up top. Edwards defending. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. Another shot. Out to Brooks. Pass to Tillman. Jones against Edwards. Jones drives in and stolen by Prince. Edwards looking it over. It's Rivers on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. It's Jones on the wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Rivers passes to Prince. Back to Rivers. Brooks against Towns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Kennard against Prince. Brooks, left side. Over Towns. And that one hits back iron.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Edwards drives in. Good.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Into the lane. Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Kicks it out to Prince. Towns trying to get open. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Towns. Prince has got 5 points so far. Now Kennard. 5 points in the game. That's tipped.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's a top.
The Timberwolves, 21. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's McDaniels. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
On the wing, Bain. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Morant. Morant with the steal. And the pass to Aldama. The three. Hands it from downtown. Aldama's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Morant looking around. Takes it inside and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Edwards kicks to Prince. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Back to McDaniels. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Prince misses. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Adams with the screen on Towns. Bain passes to Adams. Bain drives in. And stolen by Prince. Left side, Edwards. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Tries again. Gobert in the corner. Here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Clock is at 3. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Passes it to Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Here's Prince. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Now here's Morant. McDaniels defending. Nice move. And rejection by McDaniels. And he gets it back. Brooks dishes to Adams. Second shot opportunity. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Minnesota calls timeout. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Luke Kennard in for Dylan Brooks. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Morris checked in for Taurean Prince. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Morant with it, working on McDaniels. Morant kicks to Kennard. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Crafty move, and Morant throws it down.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
To the wing on the left, and here's more outside. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jaren Jackson, Tyus Jones out there with Luke Kennard, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Second chance effort, and the rejection by Jackson. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team. Substitution for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's Gobert to the paint. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Edwards.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Morant with a wide-open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Here's Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Towns against Morant. Back to McDaniel. Gobert trying to get open. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Outside Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first. And so Jackson nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Conley against Morant. No one near Edwards as he lets it fall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Inside. Gets the bucket and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And it's tied up with that one. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. 5 to shoot. Adams outside. Here's Morant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley to take the lead. And another three for Minnesota.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Edwards kicks to Towns. From outside the arc. Stolen away. Bane against Edwards. Adams with the screen on Edwards. And a wide open look for Bane. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got the game tied up here for Memphis. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant left side. Shoots the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Towns. That shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks outside. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Feeds it to Adams. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. Missed.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Can't cash in. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Now, here's Morant for 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Morant. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Prince up top, guarded by Bane. Prince dishes to Gobert, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Edwards. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Up top, Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Prince setting a pick for Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The pass to Morant. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's
no stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. Yes!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert. Adams, a nice D. Conley against Morant. Dishes it to Adams. It falls!
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate.
I smack clowns with mad style.
off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Here's Westbrook. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Leonard outside. Takes the three. Nails it from three.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Now here's Morant. And here's Jackson to the middle. And stolen by Covington. Westbrook outside. Zubac's high post. Leonard outside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks against Westbrook. The three is up. Poke loose.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Pass to Bane.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Covington, a screen on Bane. George for three. On target from range.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Morant against Leonard. Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Another shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 5 now.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. That one misses.
Steven Adams at the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by Memphis, George passes to Leonard. The wide open shot is on the money. 7 points in the game.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
And he's good on the second. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Zubac with a screen on Bane. George's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
From the baseline. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Moran against Leonard. There's Jackson with the three. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Leonard for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to Moran. Wide open look. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And that one falls for Westbrook. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. A good look from Bane. Nails the wide open jumper.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Ja Morant grabs a miss. Brooks outside. Into the lane. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter here. Excellent D there from Morant. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. Good chance.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And so in the game for the Clippers, they've got Eric Gordon, Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Plumlee a screen. Pass to Gordon. Here's Highland, 6 to shoot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Brooks from outside knocks down the triple. Brooks has got 7.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
There's the drive, and Morant clears the board. Memphis leading. Crosses over, and then Morant with the jam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Pass to Morris. Here's Highland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To win the run. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, 1, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Pass to Conchar. Kennard outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Gordon with it, guarded by Bane. Powell outside. Here's Highland. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Bane, the pass to Adams. The shot's good. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Adams. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Morris sets a screen. Out to Gordon. Powell outside. Here's Highland, defended by Kennard. Morris sets a screen. Pass to Plumlee. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Bain. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brooks outside. Now Kennard. Here's the pick. 4-3. Powell pulls it in. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Brooks. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Conchar. Powell covers. Shot clock at 5. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. The Clippers trail. It's George on the wing. Brooks defending. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Zubac finds Westbrook. It's George on the wing. They get it again. Zubac uses the glass on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Great open look there. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
And there's a pick from behind the arc. Kennard can't get it to go. For 3, Covington. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
The Grizzlies, 33. The Clippers, 25.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Luke Kennard out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Los Angeles shooting about 43% in this one. Leonard way outside.
Memphis foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. First team foul. Memphis foul.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Kennard. For 3, George buries it from 3. George has got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant, just 5 to shoot. Oh, Covington with a block. Leonard on the take. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
The 3 is up. Paul George pulls down the board. And it's the Clippers' ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. And it's in there.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Leonard can't get that one to fall.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, a clear foul there on the mission. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Adams high post. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson against Covington. Here's Morant, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Westbrook against Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Leonard against Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
For the lead. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. George with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Leonard against Brooks. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So he comes up empty at the line. Driving in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Plumlee, a screen on Morant. Highland. Off target with the three. For Memphis, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And what really distinguishes Jackson is the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morris sets a screen. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Jackson outside. From the arc. Misses the tray. It's a tie game in Memphis. And don't go away.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Well, Los Angeles shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Jackson down low. Plumlee on him. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Shot clock at 3. From deep, Bane. Memphis the rebound. On the wing, Bane takes a 3. And he can't get that one. The Clippers in the lead. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. To the paint. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Outside Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Morant finds Adams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Second free throw, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Covington. And here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And Leonard drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. From deep, Morant. Covington grabs the board. And here are the Clippers now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Shot by Leonard, no good. For Memphis, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Morant, the pass to Adams. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A chance here to extend the lead to double digits.
And that would really give them a comfortable cushion.
Morant against Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 10.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Knocked loose. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Covington. In transition, here they come. Leonard for three. Launches a three. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's stolen by Leonard. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's the three. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Jackson.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Zubac screen. And jams it home. Westbrook.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. The free throw drops for Morant. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Zubac with a screen on Bane. George passes to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Bane pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. For three, Covington nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kawhi Leonard.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Kennard. And it's all from three-point range. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
George, good. And the Clippers lead by 11.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Leonard for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Davis, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one spot. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
George looking around, passes to Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Good D by Covington.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop.
Oh, man! What a finish!
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Towns penetrating, and the dunk by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides, it all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Edwards, and the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Edwards. Leonard, the pass to Covington. Drops one in from the wing.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Edwards against George. Towns down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
The kick out to Westbrook. On the wing, George hits it from three-point range.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
And Towns throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And McDaniels with the block. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. A three. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George passes to Covington. Offline with his three. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. It's Covington on the wing. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist from Covington. Westbrook's got 6.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. So here's Westbrook. He's got 6 out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
McDaniels finds Towns.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's George. Pass to Leonard. Plumlee with the screen. Launches a three. The Clippers rebound. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Connects from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
That stroke is all about focus for Westbrook. When he's dialed in, he's got his balance, mark it up.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
4 seconds left. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first Avenue Breaker.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. It's tipped. Back to Leonard. Fader on the way, and that one goes long.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Back to Gobert, and he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Leonard, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 5. And oh, here we go with George. No!
Oh, man! And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Prince is checked in. George passes to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Edwards against Plumlee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. The Clippers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Rivers kicks to Towns. Gobert in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
The shot by George, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Towns for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball. And finished off by Leonard.
George's all-around game is very impressive. And his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target.
Memphis senior Norman Powell, Eric Gordon, Deshaun Highland.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Highland. Sinks the three-pointer. Highland's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And they hit it back. Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Out to Morris. Pass to Powell. Morris outside. Shot from the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Clippers lead by 9.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Here's Noel. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
1:33 left to play here in the half. In the corner, Powell with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Rivers kicks to Prince. Here's Noel. Trains the three-pointer. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Highland misses. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now the pass to Noel. Off target from three-point range. Clippers leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Los Angeles with another miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Prince tries again, and the layup is up and in. Prince has got his first basket.
You know, it's not often that we see Prince hit the offensive glass, but that time he read the ball well.
Here's Gordon driving inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
He gets it in there.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Here's Highland, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 9 seconds left in the first half. Here's Highland. Powell for 3.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
35.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Prince out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Leonard. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue while earning that trip to the line.
The Timberwolves trail. Noel passes to Rivers. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
McDaniels with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rivers finds Prince. Driving to the basket.
Well, I like the energy Prince plays with. If there's open space in front of him, he's going to be on the front foot and moving with purpose.
Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. No good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now the feed to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Shoots over McDaniel. And count it from 19 feet away. Leonard's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a plain view of the court.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
And he's good on the second.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Leonard with the steal. And a missed late. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Offensive rebound. Here's McDaniels, and he converts the layup. McDaniels got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Highland. He has 5. Back to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Kicks it to McDaniels. Passes it to Gobert. Minnesota calls timeout. Anthony Towns checked in for Prince. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Powell inside. Gobert on him. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Here is Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside, Noel. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Highland misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Conley gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Highland. For by Conley. Highland misses. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. Powell, the pass to Highland. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell, Plumlee out there with Morris. Then there's Gordon, and it's Highland in at the point guard.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's McDaniels. Gobert finds Conley for the 3. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, George. There's a screen by Covington. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from George.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Westbrook with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with a wide open look. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And George kicks to Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up, and the first one drops. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Outside, Towns. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 19 points.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Here's George, who's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Towns against Leonard. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
What you expect from Westbrook coming up big in the biggest moments.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're up by 3. 124 left here in the 4th quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now, and there it is for him.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
No surprise there. I mean, this is who Westbrook is. This is what Westbrook does. Ready to step up in the biggest moment.
There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Outside Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5 to tie it up. Got it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Conley the pass to Towns. Gobert dishes to Towns. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards to take the lead. It counts.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley kicks to McDaniel. He dishes it to Gobert. That one's off, still out of sync. And they commit an intentional foul. They see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
A pretty dependable free throw shooter. Covington in a pressure situation.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 4. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's McDaniels. Good.
Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, we all know Westbrook does not shy away from the spotlight, especially when the game is close like this. He's right in the middle of it.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Got wet. clowns with mad style.
a fast. Pace game today. It's these teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. Fires the three. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. Now Jackson. Defended by Gobert. Brooks outside. Just three to shoot. Stolen by Conley. Now Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Clock at 2. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Edwards against Bane. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Conley with the ball, guarded by Morant. Gobert. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now for the finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Towns using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From deep, Bane sinks it from distance. Bane's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Now Bane. Doubled by Towns. Back to Jackson. Nice move. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Here's McDaniels. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis leading. Pass to Morant. Adams with the ball. Jackson with a screen on Gobert. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Gobert inside. Jackson on him. Tries again. Gobert, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Right side, Edwards. Towns against Jackson. To stop the run. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Moran against Edwards. Clock at 6. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 9.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a team. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Kennard finds Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got his second basket.
You gotta bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Brooks outside. That's tipped. Up top, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Kennard. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Anthony Edwards, and Rivers is subbed in for Conley. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That'll be a second foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now by himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This is where Jackson's anticipation skills come in, turning them over and then igniting the fast break.
Pass to Rivers, back to Noel, and stolen by Morant. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And that one's good.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Back to Noel. Pass to Prince. Here's Gobert. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Morant into the lane. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Noel. Off the mark there with a 3. And Memphis shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Morant, the pass to Kennard. Knocks down the long J. Kennard's got 6 points.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
Pass to Prince. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Another miss by Minnesota.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
To the inside, and stolen by Morant. Three-pointer. And it's Noel with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Oh, it's stolen away. 1 minute left to play in the half. And that one's good for Brooks.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. Kept alive, Gobert. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Clark, 20 feet out. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. He was all alone on that one. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Here's Clark. That shot missing. McDaniels with some nice D.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the second. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. So Conley will go to the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bane.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Stolen by Kennard. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Desmond Bane is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark, then it's John Conchar, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Here's Prince. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Clark with a screen on Conley. The 3 from Bane. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Towns, and it's good for two. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Outside Bain, pass to Kennard from downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Kennard's got 9 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Prince. This one for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Now Clark on the wing. Bain launches it. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Kicks it out to Clark. 5 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter.
A fierce competitor. Kennard fires back with a three of his own.
Here's Prince. No good on the three. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possessions so he can take it right back up.
Pass to Clark. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. Deflects the pass. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Prince. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Good anticipation by Taurean Prince. He gets the steal and leads the fast break.
And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Dylan Brooks checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Desmond Bain. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Adams a screen. Jackson with it. And it's Gobert picking him up.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Jackson outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Hey, a big-time alert. Wanted bigs with unlimited range. Jackson fits that bill.
Outside McDaniels. Cuts off the pass. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Here's Rivers. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And so it's Memphis with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Rivers in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside for Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. He drops it from range.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget. Oh! Get you some.
Show us some power.
Nice.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Adams high post. All sorts of time. And another basket for Memphis.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's Gobert. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And that one's good from Brooks.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
McDaniels can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Edwards against Brooks. Jackson for 3. Fades away. No good. A bit long that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves,
He does not get the second one. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. On the wing, Conchar. There's the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside for Brooks. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, stolen by Morant. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Conchar. Drains the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Offensive board. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Adams. Brooks from outside. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Trying to get back on track. McDaniels can't hit. Now here's Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gets the three to fall.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Rivers. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Morant with it. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met it.
I smack clowns with mad style.